Samsung's traffic index reveals that Kuala Lumpur drivers have lost 170 hours or 7 days and 2 hours stuck in a rush hour traffic. In the list of the most densely populated countries in the world in 2016, Malaysia is ranked 45 over 233, and it does not help when we take into account that Malaysia is also third on the list of countries with the highest ownership of cars. Do you know what? In that time, 8 sweaters could have been knitted, or 8,000 cookies have been baked, or better still, 170 trees could have been planted. I believe we've seen those traffic jams every day. Although public transportation in Klang Valley has covered most of the park, there are still some perceptions of negative aspects which lead them not to travel by using public transport. After looking at the traffic jams happen every day, it made me realize that the traffic congestion problem is getting crucial as the days go by, and it becomes my responsibility to speak with you about it. So hello and good morning. My name is Nur Patricia as your speaker today. How are you guys doing? Today, I would like to convince all of you why we should reduce driving our own vehicle and opt to use public transportation for a better journey in our daily life. Although people can afford to buy a car nowadays, there are a few drawbacks of using them, especially to go to work every day. Using our own vehicle can cause traffic congestion. Of all Malaysian households, 93% own at least one car. Keep that statistic in mind when we consider that the size of the entire Malaysian population and our landmass. Moreover, if everyone is driving their own vehicle to go to work, parking difficulties in dry area become another problem. So now, let us see on what we can do to cater this problem. To reduce the traffic congestion and parking difficulties, proactive actions should be taken by all. You can guard against these threats by making simple changes in the way you travel in your daily life. The best way to ease your daily journey is by using public transport. Malaysia's government aims to achieve a 40% use of public transport by the end of 2030, but currently, only 20% of the Malaysian population use public transport. But this is not the first time that his ambition has been promoted by the country's government. From what I have mentioned before, it obviously shows that Malaysian is still not use public transport more than their own vehicle. Even in Klang Valley, there are quite a numbers of railway types that can reach every area of Klang Valley. The most famous railway is LRT, followed by MRT, BRT, monorail and buses. All of these transport are connected with one another that can use as an interchange station. Maybe some of you might say, I'm not using public transport not because I have a car, but I don't know how to. Worry not, there is an app can guide you on how or where to start your journey with those transports. But before that, if you are familiar with Google Maps, when you are Googling them, you will notice that you can choose either traveling by driving, transit, walking or cycling. And if you decide to use public transport, you have to select on the transit and they will guide you from the start to the end of your journey. There is also an app which also can guide your everyday journey. You can just download the app named Moovit, M-O-O-V-I-T, on your Google Play and App Store. So with this adjustment, it will be beneficial to your life and have an amazing positive change. So now, let me tell you something on what we will be dealing if we tackle those previous issues at once. Have you ever thought about not stuck in the traffic jams anymore? Yes, by using public transport, you are not actually save up your time, but it will also save your energy. The reason why I said so is because you don't have to go traffic jams every day during heading to your destination and also return to your house. Facing traffic jams is quite tiring, right? Why? After we had done with our work, we have another one job, which is to face the traffic jams. And by using public transport, you can just skip all the traffic congestion. What else you can get if you're using public transportation? Of course, you can save your money. Did you know that Prasarana has provided My Rapid package? It is available for most of the public transport in Klang Valley, such as MRT, LRT, BRT, and buses. For example, you will travel only by using buses. You just have to purchase the My 50 But if you commute using bus, MRT and LRT, you just have to purchase the My 100 package. It means that you only have to pay My 50 ringgit or 100 ringgit per month, which is way cheaper than if you have to pay for tolls or fuels or even your car. Hello, during this pandemic, many of us were affected. Okay, let's see. The best bit was due to this pandemic, government has even lowered the price for My 100 package. Previously, you have to pay for 100 ringgit, but now you only have to pay 30 ringgit and it's still eligible for those transports. Other than you don't have to go through the traffic jams, and then just imagine that you don't have to go round and round looking for a parking spot. A research has carried by the global company reveals that people in Kuala Lumpur spend an average of 25 minutes per day just looking for a parking. Wow, that's 6 days of continuous searching for a parking in total. It does not just have to look for a parking spot. It even getting worse if a person starts to double park and cause the congestion. So by commute using public transport, you don't have to worry about parking spot, traffic congestion. Okay, at least you just have to park at the nearest LRT station and enjoy the ride. So in conclusion, it is proven that using our own transport poses threats to many, and we need to change the way we are using it. Before I end today's session, I will briefly guide you on how to use the public transport from your own house to your desired destination. How time flies. Okay, just a quick one by using a movie apps. First, you just need to download a movie apps on your Google Play and App Store or App Store, sorry. Okay, now you will start using them. You just have to select the directions options at the bottom left on your screen and insert your destination at the box of where do you want to go. Okay, if let's say I choose from Taman Ampang Indah and then I want to go to Bukit Jalil, and then they will appear, after I click OK, they will appear as many options for you to choose the route. After choosing one of them, it will show you how to get there. Either you need to walk first or take the bus or train and so on. Okay, that's all. Sometimes, I know it is hard for us to do a drastic change, but we can still take a baby step at least. But like Heraclitus, he once said, there is nothing permanent except change. Therefore, the power rests in your hands and your choices. Enjoy your public transportation rides as a smarter choice. Thank you.